Well, I've already hit record, so come up with one, I guess.
Well, I mean, it's the same as before. Two people rambling about useless shit like Dutch public transport.
Yes. Hello. Right. Oh, by the way, I added the pickaxe as well. I spent very little time on it, as you can see.
Nice.
It's good enough.
So speaking of Dutch public transport, I'm gonna come out with a strong one immediately.
Oh no.
Apparently, the train drivers don't know how to drive their trains
I see. Um.
because I've experienced one missing an entire stop.
Okay.
Straight up, just it wasn't. It was like on there were monitors in there to show you the next stop and all that, a little bit of train information. It just continued on. And afterwards, the driver came into the intercom like, "Yeah, we should have stopped."
Well, no shit.
He was basically apologizing for not stopping, which I found kind of hilarious because how do you skip an entire train station?
I don't. I don't know.
It's not like they suddenly appear, you know?
Uh, that depends on how fast you go.
Yeah, but knowing the Dutch railway system, you are not going that fast.
That's fair. Okay. We should probably actually I should keep the table on. We should talk about our setup, I guess, that exists since an hour ago. So
Yes.
you can see now that what the idea is, and honestly, it's a cooler effect than I expected it to be, even with a stick figure hallucinating talking leaves in front of it.
Yep.
So time to fix that and make it a regular character hallucinating a talking bush.
Yes.
I should move this on top of the table. There we go. Now your crotch is visible through the table,
Yay.
as they should be.
No, I'm imagining just a literal hole made into a table so you can just show off.
Joe, we can make new interiors for strip clubs. We can design furniture.
What are you gonna do with it?
Well, there's gonna be like a little hatch, and if you open it, then there's like glass in the table instead of the table.
Ah, so you can so they can see so the people that don't want to see it at all can see it.
Well, if you're in a
You mean
strip
that?
club and you don't want to see that, then you went to the wrong place, I think.
Depends on the gender of the strippers, I guess.
Sure, that's
Or sexual orientation. I know this one is already not made for kids. How long did it take?
uh we've been recording for 4 minutes.
Took 4 minutes before we went the wrong way immediately. We should not travel together because we will go the wrong direction immediately.
We traveled together. It went fine.
Yeah, it didn't include Google Maps though.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Dude, okay, so I was like, I was there at for the new year, right?
Yeah.
And my GPS on my phone, like, so I don't trust the GPS on my mother's car anymore because it's just gonna like it's just barely outdated enough that I don't trust it anymore, you know?
You barely came out of my town, which I find incredibly funny.
Yes. So I used my phone instead. My phone
Yes.
eventually stopped knowing where I was, like it lost the GPS, which led to me driving for over 15 kilometers too far on the highway.
Let me ask you a question. Do you need glasses?
No, my GPS, or the GPS on my phone, like lost it, so it just didn't know where I was anymore.
Yes, but have you ever heard of a fucking sign?
Yes, but I didn't look where I was supposed to go.
Oh,
I was just waiting for it to just say, "Oh, by the way, you should go off right here." Uh, and it didn't say that.
you know, when I drove myself home, I followed the car's navigation, right, which is outdated. And I followed it until we went the wrong way. But I noticed that where I was planning to go was already on the signs. So we know what I did.
Yeah, but that wasn't the case for me.
I followed the signs that said, go there.
Yeah.
They
Also,
exist.
another time, like on the way back, it actually said that I was supposed to go to the right, but it said that so extremely late that I thought it was further. I knew I had to get up, but I thought it was further. So I was like, oh, I can get this truck. I can like pass the truck. Yeah, no, it was right there,
Eh,
and I couldn't make it, which very funny actually led me to the same place where I turned around on the way there when I went too far on that highway.
which meant you could just turn around once
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Well, I do because I knew where I was. So. It was kind of funny.
No, have you have you ever during your lessons had your instructor say, "Follow the signs towards this place"?
Yes.
Have you not learned from that?
Yes, I can do that, but then I need to know which signs to follow. And I
Well,
didn't.
you know which place you were going to go anyway, right?
No, it was way too far from where I live for me to know that.
Did you know the name of the town you were going to? Yes.
Yes, but it wasn't
Do you know?
on. I know somewhat the route, but I didn't like freaking Lily stuff wasn't on the signs there yet, and I don't know where I was supposed to go before that.
Then you should probably, if you're going somewhere you're unfamiliar with, go to the place that, remember, just a big city nearby.
Yeah, I
It's a
guess so.
reference.
I suppose. But it's fine.
Just remember your route at least a tiny little bit, and you should be okay.
I don't remember routes.
Oh, come on.
Topography was like one of my worst subjects at school, man.
Still.
Um, I still haven't really thought about what to do with your hand. Because you're a bush.
Yeah. I mean, you could just go for a normal hand.
So, yeah, I think I'll give you like white gloves or something.
You know, it'd be kind of funny.
Hmm.
Working gloves.
No, that doesn't match your suit. No, you can be Octodad. We can make you try to be in disguise, but as a bush. I've never played Octodad, but it does seem fun. Like,
Me neither.
the Octodad apparently has 4-player, but what that means is that everybody is like controlling a different limb.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You know what that sounds like?
The hell.
Yes.
Yep. Easy Speezy made a video on it where he like speed ran it like that with some friends. It was a disaster.
Yeah, no shit.
You know, I'll figure out how your head is gonna work when I get there. Wait, I can give you like the fancy thing of that. Wait, does it? Oh, then that goes like that. Okay, great. Yeah. You're gonna be a very refined bush.
Yes.
Gentle bush. With like the, I don't know what that's called, but when like it's like folded like this, you know?
Oh. Oh no. I'm playing War Thunder and I just had an M19A1, which is anti-air. Try and kill me. It was about to shoot, but I just shot it first with an 8.8 centimeter gun.
I just had a very stupid idea.
What?
I can make that poster in your background with the tank.
Yeah.
I can put up the like "We want you" text.
Can you put on there?
the like the propaganda, like the "We want you."
Ah.
You probably wouldn't show an exploding tank on that, actually.
We want you to blow up.
My main goal. Did you see the Donald Duck war propaganda?
What, the cartoons from like the 1940s?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is basically the US using cartoons for propaganda.
Yes,
I'm not kidding.
I know. Joe, this is the second time in a row that we're talking about war, actually.
Yes. I mean,
Man,
I did watch.
I guess you are a
like,
bush, man. You have automatic camouflage.
You know what's funny?
Hmm.
I have actually watched over 3 hours of content today of how bad the Russian Navy actually is.
Uh-huh.
And it is laughable how bad they are.
Well, it's Russia, though.
Yeah, but like, they haven't improved in 100 years.
Well, they don't need to. If someone's trying to invade them, they just go into the capital, wait for winter, and there you go. Your enemies are gone.
Yeah, but like,
At least
over
that was their
100 years
strategy
ago,
in the
they had,
past. I don't know if that would still work, honestly.
yeah, they had a fleet, and they were so, but they were constantly thinking they were getting attacked by Japanese torpedo boats in the North Sea.
Those would be very far from home.
They were near Denmark, and they were afraid of Japanese ships.
Near Denmark. That is near Russia.
Yes, they were Russian ships, but they were scared of Japanese torpedo boats. So much so that they fired on just civilian boats. They were just hitting random targets at this point.
Right.
Ow. I'm being hit. Which pathetic piece
Well,
of shit is shooting at me? Who is making my life annoying? You. You killed me. Another M19A1. Of course.
I guess at least they wasted their stuff or something.
But we all know, of course, the Russian Moskva stuff that happened earlier in the war. That Russian boat that sank. They have Russia has aircraft carriers which are barely, their entire fleet is barely usable because they don't have the resources to maintain it. Well, they kind of do, but I mean, fuel's being siphoned off and sold.
I mean,
everything's being basically sold before it gets used. Like, oh, you have this fuel laying around. Why don't we sell that fuel? Make some money.
I mean, works for us, I guess.
The leadership is so corrupt.
Well, that's not surprising.
And also, if you look at the Russian economy in general, it's kind of getting to the point where Russia could collapse. You know, that state where you're pumping a lot of money into the military, which you need to do if you want to win a war. But it comes to the cost of everything else. With a failing, like Russia's entire heating infrastructure is failing. In Russia, where it's cold.
I mean, maybe they're
and all
just
their
used to it too.
Yeah, but if you're heating your house and all of a sudden it fails, then you would lose the heating to your house.
Yes.
Which you might not be prepared for.
But what if they're
especially
used to
not in a major city such as Moscow. There was a little shit down there. But just imagine you're in the capital of the country, right? And the heating fails. That's just plain embarrassing. Yeah, I'm curious to see how long they will last.
In the war?
Yeah.
Already too long.
Yes, but considering they've also had to rely on North Korea.
True.
You know, that doesn't help as well, and all that combined with the fact that it's just kinda, yeah. They've also sent a lot of their good soldiers out already, so you're losing your most valuable power. They've basically lost all of their Cold War tanks.
Well,
you know,
I mean, I don't know how useful they would be anyway.
Well, of course, they've had upgrade packages added to them, but overall, they are still the same old, unreliable.
Yeah, exactly.
Thing. So it wouldn't be surprised if in like half a year to a year, we would see the good old T-34 roll out onto the front lines. If they even have some. I just find it funny if...
Dude, that thing, it was just retired, man. leave it alone, you know?
If the Russians have to pull out World War II tanks, yeah, might as well surrender. You're pulling out equipment that shouldn't even be there.
I don't think Putin will.
If it gets desperate enough.
I don't know.
I mean, they might get resources
Alright.
from North Korea, but what do they have?
Well, okay, so
The same bullshit Russia gave them.
I said I would deal with your head later, but I think it's later o'clock. And I still kind of don't know. Like, I kind of know
Ow.
what I want, but I'm not exactly sure how.
No, my
I'll do it on
bridge is
I'll do it
broken.
on another layer so I can just erase if I need to. Like, what if I just,
My
like...
breach is out, apparently.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Cannon breach is out.
Wait.
That's a danger. Whew, good thing it's out already. Oh shit. That's bad. Oh shit, that's bad. I'm dead. Welcome to War Thunder. It's a constant movement of oh shit, that's bad.
There's something I got addicted to, like, today. Is,
Which is
welcome to the internet.
have you just discovered
No,
that
no,
song?
I already knew about it, but I really only ever listened to, like, the first part of it. And that was, like, years ago. Well, I guess, like, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago that I heard it. And at the time, I just thought it was, like...
It's the boomers.
At the time, I was just... I thought, yeah, no, it's a funny song. But now I listen to it again, and it's fucking genius.
So you've gone to the part about sending death threats to boomers.
No, I already seen that, but then after that, it like goes very slowly.
Yes,
I don't think I've ever heard that. But that song is fucking genius. Like as like a critique of the internet.
It's Bo Burnham.
Yeah, apparently it's from like a Netflix like comedy. I don't know if it's a. I don't really know what it is.
Well, I know it's called Inside, but
Yes. So I think I'll watch that. it looks interesting if that's where that song came from. Right. So I guess like.
I mean, the problem is, right, with the current schedule that we have, it's the fact that in the internship means we're basically working full time, which means we don't have time for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from the weekends, of course, then we do have time.
Yeah.
But often the time is filled with responsibilities. That's a bomb. A bomb landed right in front of me.
I see.
But I mean, yeah. Also, I was going to clean Rabbit's toilet as I do daily to prevent bugs enjoying it, because I don't like it if bugs were to enjoy my bun. But while doing it, I went outside. Yes, I know. I go outside. Big surprise. But what I found was hail. Quite big chunks of it as well.
Okay.
Like significant amount of chunk.
Okay.
And that kind of surprised me. Like it came out of nowhere as soon as right when I wanted to go outside. Which meant I got a bit wet. Oh. Ooh, hold on. Hold the phone. And I'm gonna buy that and enjoy that for a bit on Steam.
Okay. Joe, what is the lore of the Bushman?
Don't know yet.
Why is he a talking bush in a suit?
Well, the suit is just because a suit.
Why is he
It's kind of funny.
how did he become such a successful and refined business person?
Well, considering leaves grow back, right?
But did he
Sell
sell his
leaves.
body to trees?
That would be funny lore, just
But also just worded exactly like that.
selling the body, which
Yeah.
consists of leaves anyway. So you're just giving leaves to people.
I'm assuming there's some kind of branches in there.
Yeah. Also, I have recently, I don't know if I've told this already, but I discovered Too Good To Go, which is an app that helps you find food that is about to go to waste at a store. You can get it at 1/3 of the price.
Okay.
So I've saved 26 euros already by spending 13. And what I got was basically some bad, like the first one I got was a little bit bad because one was from a store near a train station. Just slightly annoying because are you getting a salad? But I mean, the next one was pretty good, and the last one was from a cat cafe because we do have one here, so I get to enjoy. Like I've been there like a couple years ago, and I stood up too many times, which you shouldn't do in a cat cafe, because you know what will happen.
I mean, I'm assuming the kitties probably just don't like it.
They will take your spot.
Oh. Yeah. As someone who owns cats, I can confirm.
Yeah.
If you have a cat, you are not the owner of your house or your furniture.
Yeah. What are you doing?
You know, I could actually just draw a normal face in there and it would just look like an Irishman.
Yes.
Ooh. I did not expect it to look just like a hair and beard, like a freaking homeless person. You know what this is like? You ever seen Jumanji, like the original?
Only like a reaction of it, which I assume looks like. Was it a character Jack Black played as well?
No, like the original Jumanji from like 19 something. When it's a board game, not a video game. Have you never seen that? That's like the only good Jumanji movie. Like the new ones, I don't know, I guess it was a fun idea of it turning into a video game, but I don't know. Okay, the rain is getting pretty bad outside.
Yeah, expect some hail as well.
I don't know, maybe. I don't know if that will be around here as well. You know, this could be one of the weirdest things I've ever drawn.
Yeah. Didn't you draw it before?
Yeah, but I didn't really put that much detail in. And he wasn't wearing a suit. He looked like one of those very early Spider-Man villains or something. You know? Like the old comics, they were not actually that detailed. I mean, I don't know how the comic industry is doing now. I know it was on the verge of collapse like a few years ago. Because of, questionable, questionable stories. And art direction. I'm not Starfire. But I don't know how it's doing now. Oh, your tie.
Yes.
Which should be like kind of like that. Yeah. He's perfect. Oh, I love him, Jules. Jules, I love you. But the version of you that I made.
Ouch.
You're my child now. Is it considered homosexual if it's a plant?
That is the question.
Yeah. Actually, your
The
eyes
question
should
is,
probably be a little lower.
are people willing to do a plant?
I mean, you have tree huggers, right?
I guess so.
Tell us in the comments if you. Why can I not get his eye? Oh wait, because this is not the center. Or I guess it's too close to the center. No. You know, this is why you use guidelines in your sketch. Fine, I'll go back to the fucking sketch. Let's see. Sure, do we still have a list with stuff to talk about?
Let me go check, but I think we're pretty much through that list.
Well, that
If I can
list
find it.
That list was very shitty.
I'd have to. Where do I have it? I had it somewhere. Did I lose it? Not there. Is it on one of these? Then it's.
Yeah. Sure, you're perfect.
Oh wait, it might be on. It might be on this one. Hold on. It is. I found the list.
Okay.
So I think the only thing on there is a bidet, toilet, douche type thing. We wanted to talk about.
Yeah. So, you know how you have like self-cleaning toilets?
Yeah.
Where like the whatever, like the ring on it, I don't know what that's called in English. It like spins and it cleans itself.
Yeah.
Okay, so you also have toilets now that shove water into your ass to clean it after you're done pooping.
Yeah.
Is that comfortable? Is that
I don't know.
like, does it also dry it afterwards?
Well, it does have to blow.
Yeah, but like if it doesn't also dry it, then you're gonna now walk around with a freaking wet ass.
Yeah.
Or do you still gotta use toilet paper to then dry it off? In which case you should have just used toilet paper. Like, you know?
Yeah. It is kinda dumb if it doesn't dry.
I'm assuming that like puts a heat gun on it or something. But then I'm still like, is that actually comfortable? You know?
I don't know, never experienced it, so...
No, me neither, but I don't know that I want to. Okay. Do I like him? I think that's good. That's you. Oh, he's not colored yet, but like... I think that's good. Oh. In which case... Yeah, I'll just color him now as well. Oh, that should be back to 1 layer. Right, color. Also, I should name this group so I don't confuse myself. Bush person. And the suit. Unless you have one of those fancy white suits.
Why would you go for a white suit?
I don't know. I'm gonna make it very dark blue. There's a lot of blue in this in this picture, actually. Can I select? No, that's what I expected. That's fine. I will do it myself. Oh, actually, we should both have like different colored chairs.
Yes, which basically begs the question, who gets the black chair?
Why the black chair? What do you mean?
Well, if we're both gonna have different colored chairs, unless we both go for a different color than black.
Oh, do you want a black chair?
I don't see why not.
Okay, you have a black chair. I was gonna make it mine red, but mostly I'm thinking mostly because like offices they all have like the same chair like 20 times.
Yes.
And then we just like, nah, mate. Cost efficiency, what is that?
Yeah.
Interior design, not important. Have you seen our room? Our meeting room with swords and a tank poster and the
Yeah. Hmm.
We can ask each other like business questions, you know? Like why do you think you'd be a good asset for this company?
Don't know, don't care.
Perfect, you're hired. I forgot some lines. You currently don't have a lower body. I mean, lower bodies are overrated anyway. Like, you don't need that. Right? Like,
Yeah.
what do you need your feet for if you can just sit and play games all day? You're a plant. I'm sure you can just regrow somewhere else.
Ouch.
What do you mean, ouch? Look at your character.
Yeah.
Oh, that could actually be like, so like we'll probably change the background at some point. You know, like we'll make some changes to it. We could have you sort of growing into the office.
Yeah.
You know, like just have
Just slowly over
have
time.
like roots coming up behind you on the wall. So I want to keep this like a straight line over here so that we know in OBS where to place our characters on the table.
Yeah.
Because our characters are going to have to be over the table, but that means they do need to be lined up.
Yeah, if we're not lined up, then it's gonna hurt.
I wonder if there's a way if you could turn it off that leaves like a pixel. Because I don't know why you would want it to do that. We should really make, like, if we're gonna have a list with stuff to talk about, we should actually, like, add stuff to the list, you know?
Yeah, that's probably a smart idea.
Maybe we should have, like, a Discord channel somewhere that only we can see, that we can just, like, add stuff to.
Yeah.
Which, that's another thing, actually. We're in this voice channel right now, but, like, Yoran is gonna have his internet back next week, probably.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know if it's, like, you know, he could then randomly join. I'm not saying he is not allowed to be on the podcast, but, like, he would need a character, and him joining in randomly could otherwise be a bit of a thing, you know?
Yeah, that would may cause some problem.
So, we should probably have a voice channel somewhere that he cannot join. As mean as that sounds.
Yeah.
Should we have just a BushBlade Discord server?
Probably.
I mean, my own YouTube channel doesn't even have a Discord server, but like, I mean, I don't know if it would be an open one to the public. I don't want to moderate.
We could. I mean, I also have one for my channel.
I know.
Which
Do you moderate though?
basically nothing. It's small enough.
Well, I know that.
And inactive enough. Although I did have a friend
Yeah, that's true.
basically to do a bunch of things with the server, like adding a bot and doing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. What color should your tie be? Just red?
Yeah, I get. Yeah, makes sense.
Or green? Actually, I think it would
No,
then. No, then it would blend in with your.
Yeah, blend in with the.
Unless I make it like.
Well, unless I'm wearing a shirt.
Yeah, there is gonna be.
But it would
like, a
otherwise
shirt
blend
it.
in with the face and the head.
Yeah. Well, I guess I could make it like a neon.
No.
Yeah, no.
That ain't happening.
You know, I kind of expected it to look goofy, to have a bush sticking out of a suit. I mean, I haven't colored it green yet, but it doesn't look as goofy as I expected it to. It actually looks kind of legit somehow.
Yes, the problem would be now I have to think of lore.
I mean, you don't have to, but I think it would be funny.
Yes. And I'm gonna have to make a multiple page Word document explaining the entire story.
Actually, you know, that would cause problems for me. You know why?
You'd have to do it too.
Well, I technically already did. But it kind of makes no sense for this character to be here other than that he is my profile picture character.
But I mean, podcasts can just. I mean, we basically the decision to make this podcast is basically done. Out kind of random.
Yeah, we were just like, hey, we talk like this. We should record that.
Basically, we talk a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Let's record it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
I mean, we're not monetized. Otherwise, we would have said we can monetize our bullshit now.
So I think your undershirt is gonna be white. Like,
Also, for some
that makes
reason,
no sense.
my YouTube is still doing quite well.
Yeah, I think after
Like
I'm done with this, I'm gonna make a video again.
Yeah. Just upload. I mean, it's just uploading, honestly.
Yeah, for you it is, but I edit.
Yeah.
I mean, that was also a reason to start this podcast, because I do enjoy YouTube, honestly. But, like, I just don't... I don't have the time or mood to edit the whole time, especially because I also, you know, I draw and stuff. And with this, like, you know, we can just record it and just throw it on there.
Yeah, why do you think I stream and upload the VODs to YouTube?
I know, and I did that before, but, like, I prefer watching edited content, and I do like editing. Or more like I like the result.
It's just that it's really difficult to get that result in the time frame that we have.
Yeah.
We have to
Well, it depends. I think that Elden Ring video won't take me that long because I think it's like 2 hours, 2.5 hours that we played.
Yeah.
So I could probably
But you
do
know how
that in a day, maybe two.
old that is
Yep, I do.
at this point?
I know.
Do you think it would still be usable as content?
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be? I mean, nothing has really changed.
Yeah. Apart from the fact that like half a year has passed at this point.
I don't think it was that long. I don't know if I can see when it was recorded.
It should be just the file name, right?
Yeah, but I think I renamed it so that I know what it is.
I can probably still
Elden Ring. Yeah, I did.
somewhat find it.
Can I see when this was made? The 21st of August.
Yeah, so that's over a half a year ago.
That is not over half a year ago. Is that over half a year ago?
Wait, August is 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. Almost.
It's longer ago than I thought it was.
We're going to wait till February, but other from that.
Alright. Okay, so, you have this thing. That should also be colored. Well, let me also turn on the background. Never mind. I was like, let's see what it actually looks like, but I forgot that you would turn into the Blue Man Group. Right, so I want like the folds of your suit. I don't know what it is called, but like, I mean, I guess the cuffs over there, but like also here, like when it folds like that. I want that to be a different color because it would look fancy and expensive. But I don't know what color.
Also, I have an idea for like the napkin.
Yeah.
It's there. Leaves.
Yeah, I guess I could. Hold on. Actually, okay, I'll do that later when I decided on a color, like the leaf color for your head, because then it can be like your own leaves.
And depending on the size of the leaf, it could be used for basically anything.
Okay, wait, so the suit, that color.
I mean, everything is possible if your standards are low enough.
Very true.
I'm not saying lower your standards, all I'm saying is if your standards are already low.
Actually, I could do something extremely painful for myself here.
Which is?
You know how some of these like really expensive clothes like this, they have like patterns on the inside for some reason?
Yeah.
And then you can just barely see some of that in folds like this.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Don't.
It would it would make it very painful for me.
Yes. Because if I were to think of a story for this, I would kind of keep it the same as my own story, but just slightly different. And knowing so I can kind of keep it like as myself. And I know myself. I am not buying that expensive, that high of a price clothing.
Well, if you had the money though.
Doesn't look good anyway. Like the difference between a cheap suit and an expensive suit is quality and price.
Yeah. Well,
quality may be
sometimes you do
slightly
see the
better.
difference.
Yeah, like it is.
If
You do
it's
see the difference between
real
like
expensive.
one bought from a random clothing store that was pretty cheap, and one actually bought from a tailor. But the brand stuff and the tailor-made one is, first of all, the tailor-made one's probably cheaper. Second of all, you will not. Many people will not see the difference.
Okay, I don't know about the purple.
It's like non-car people looking at a car, saying that's just a car, and then car people going absolutely nuts. Sure, the experts would like it, but general public will not see the difference.
Okay, now you just look like you're trying to dress up as Dracula. Okay, what if it's just like different blue?
You're just trying to do 50 Shades of Blue.
Yes. That works. Yeah.
I'm still slightly annoyed that those pants that I've had, which basically were the same pants my grandpa had, broke. Like they tore right between the legs at that seam. The worst part is I didn't notice for a while because the tears were quite big before I noticed. Luckily, I noticed it when I was home and I was about to go to bed. And it may sound weird, but you're on the. I was on the toilet, and of course you pull your pants up after that. Hopefully,
Oh.
you would assume. And I was going to it. I look down and I see floor when I should see pants. I could just look through it. I'm like, ventilation. Not supposed to be there.
Oh, that's why you were cold.
I could say, well, balls, but this is probably too shriveled up because of the cold.
If people said you had a tiny peepee that day, they would have probably been true.
Yes, but so far I haven't had anybody call it tiny. But it's kind of obvious if nobody has rated it yet. It doesn't have any ratings yet, so I don't have any dick reviews.
Don't go looking for them.
No.
Unless you have their permission to.
Now I'm kind of curious if that exists.
I am not. I am curious to the reaction you would get if you asked it, though.
No, what I'm curious about is, are there channels on different platforms, of course, that just rate them?
Wait, you mean like reaction channels, but on Pornhub?
Kinda. And then have a massive leaderboard.
I am not the one to look that up.
I'm not sure if I should look it up. I'm not sure if I want to look it up.
I don't want to.
I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm not gonna look up dick reviews.
I heard the yet.
Yes, because I'm still thinking about it, but...
Oh my god, Jewel.
I'm not doing it right now.
Okay, but
mainly because I'm playing Euro Valley and trains are more important.
Would you judge them for their...
I'm not judging somebody for letting them rate it.
No, but would you judge...
I would probably judge the rating.
Exactly. Ye shall not judge, lest ye be judged. I think that's how it was worded. I don't know. I should probably at some point actually read the Bible that I bought.
Well, that takes time, right? And that's something we
Yeah,
don't
I'm not
have,
reading
so...
that thing in one go. It's extreme. There's a lot because it's not just a Bible, right? It's a study Bible, so there's a lot of extra information.
Can you speedrun the Bible?
I don't know. That would be
What's the
like a
quickest
Guinness Book of World Records thing. Can you read the Bible this quickly?
What's the quickest? What is the Bible speedrun any percent?
But
What is the record? Glitchless, of course.
Okay, but here's the thing, though, right? Because the ye shall not judge lest ye be judged. It's like
Yes.
basically what it's saying, right? Is if you judge people, then God will judge you by the same standard, right? That you apply on others. So if you judge people by their penis size,
Yours will be judged.
yes, but like, how would he decide heaven or hell for you?
I have no idea.
Like, because if it's on morals, I can see that. But if you purely judge on that, what would he do with that?
If you have like specific tables that say, all right, this size gives you that many points, this size that many, and then you have a couple of other criteria which either subtract or add points, that becomes the total amount. And then the one with the highest score becomes cock of the month. I'm going way too far.
Is that gonna be?
Is
That gonna be in on the strip club instead of the employee of the month? You just have the penis of the month.
Oh, so that's what the glass is for. Oh, come on.
Oh no. Yeah, we've come full circle. We can end the recording.
Yeah. Yay.
The joke is complete. Oh.
We've come full circle.
Yeah. Yeah, we have. We've reached the climax.
Our humor truly hasn't advanced. Truly.
Joe, this podcast is a disaster.
It's like a slow motion car crash. It just keeps on going and doesn't stop.
This is our 4th episode, and already we are a menace to society by making this.
Oh, I don't need a podcast to be a menace to society.
Well, no, but it makes it worse because now everybody can see it.
Yeah, everybody can listen to us being a menace to society. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, wouldn't that... If you were to make those ratings, wouldn't that just be the most popular... Could it become the most popular dick measuring contest?
That's not what I want this channel to be.
No, I'm not talking about turning this channel into it. God, no. I don't want to do that. This channel's for podcasts.
Yes. I mean, we do have a
Not
screen.
Just the same setup as this podcast, but then on the monitor, in the office.
Yeah.
This is all just going. This is just going downhill. It doesn't get better.
No. So.
I almost need to catch my breath after that. Some could say the jokes are pretty big.
Yes. Actually, maybe your eyes should be on a different layer.
I already have an idea how you
Ah,
could
whatever.
make the... If you were to make more of those like images,
Mm-hmm.
I would have a very good idea on how you can kind of add to that.
What do you mean more images, like emotions for our characters?
Yes, and I would have a perfect way to do that to add to it.
Yeah, well, your eyes can turn red when you're angry.
Yeah, I was about to say just change eye color.
Yeah. Well, one thing I'm gonna do, but then I need to add, like your face is just like the fucking void.
Yes, so you can just go full on black.
Yes.
So nice. Oh.
Like I'm assuming there's some kind of creature in here, and he's just like wearing the leaves, probably, maybe. I don't know.
Like one of the many times it has been done where you have like a very just one person, but it's being controlled by a very tiny person in there.
Yeah. It's actually just a gnome. And then what we could do.
Now you know what it would be? Leprechaun.
I mean, maybe that's a little bit too much, but
Yeah, but do you know why?
I kind of like that. I
Because
don't
ginger.
know. That works. I mean, I will add shading. Oh, your chair. Wait. You wanted the black chair. I'm not gonna make it like pure black though, because that's you don't see anything. All right.
So the weather is just gonna get worse. Or not technically worse, just it's gonna move to 6 and 5 degrees.
Yeah, but I think the weather itself actually gets better. I think.
It gets dry.
Yeah, exactly.
That's something.
And the wind, I'm pretty sure, is gonna be a lot less, which is nice.
Well, I'm not really that bothered by the wind all that
I
much.
am.
If you go by bike, so of course it makes it more annoying.
Even in a car, if it's like if the wind's strong, like
Depends on the car. If you have a really heavy car, then
yeah.
it doesn't matter. But if you drive your mom's car, which is not that big, then of course it is going to be blowing all over the road. That's why I'm lucky. I've had the pleasure of learning while there was very bad weather. All you have to do basically is keep 2 hands on the steering wheel and you're fine. It is honestly not that bad, as people make it out to be.
Okay, I think we'll upscale you a little bit. Actually, I can do that. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Actually, wait. Hold on. I should actually just have this be its own sketch, because our character shouldn't be on the same layer.
Yeah, because if we're on the same layer, good luck turning that into different animations.
Yeah.
That's a lot of train. Are those 9 cars? Or 10? Those are 10 cars I'm going to be pulling in combination with another 8 by the looks of it. Yep, another 8 cars. I'm going to pull 18 cars. Halfway across the, like, all the way across the map. Trains. I also watched a video about how crap Europe's railway system is. It's not that bad. If you're traveling domestic.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as you want to go international by train,
Yeah.
especially towards the east, it becomes a mess.
Yeah.
Like going to London is perfectly fine. I think you do need a visa, right? A visa at this point.
Okay.
Like you basically have to go to the same procedures if you were going to the United States. Which I find dumb because first of all, Brexit is dumb. Second of all, you're just crippling your tourism industry.
I see.
Of
So,
course, it's UK, so they're incompetent.
I think we should end it here because I should go to bed.
Bit of a shorter episode, but
yeah, we've done an hour 17 minutes. It's fine.
that was because I was a little bit late because
Yeah.
Hale decided to arrive just in time.
So, I'm gonna do shading and the I don't know if I should call it animation, but close enough. And stuff later. So hopefully next week we're actually not a stick figure and a leaf PNG.
Yes.
I think at least you will be a character. I'm assuming I will too. I think that should be doable. But we'll see.
Should be.
I mean, considering how quick this went. And this was somewhat slow already. So I think it should be fine. Because like I've drawn this character that I've drawn for me multiple times, so that should not be too much of a problem.
It should just be speed running.
Kind of. Well, I'm gonna struggle with hands probably, but
Yeah, I mean I have a glove, so
that doesn't matter. You're still a glove is still a hand shape.
then become better at shapes. You know, you have a square, you have a circle.
That's not the.
You have a triangle as well.
All of those are 2D. That doesn't.
You have a cube if you want to go 3D. Or a beam. Or possibly a pyramid if you want to be fancy.
Yeah, I'll have pyramid hands.
You have a cylinder.
That will be. We can make a like. We can rip off Silent Hill and make pyramid hand instead of pyramid head.
No, that would be the Timu version.
Dude, he would punch actually pretty hard if he, you know.
I still find it funny as well that there are memes of a Timu warehouse burning down. And the value that was lost being like $60.
I see.
My entire warehouse burns down. Yeah, the total value lost is like $60. Not 60,000, just 60. And maybe like 2 cents.
Anyway.
So that stuff is way too cheap.
We're gonna end it here.
Yeah. Make sure to follow, subscribe to Bush Person.
God damn.
Because yes. And also to those podcasts if you want to see more of this. I don't know why you would, but sure.
You want to see how a leaf grows into a bushman? Join us next
Let's see.
time.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is a mess. We should prepare better.
Maybe. I mean, we're getting there.
Yeah, but I'm talking about actually having things to talk about.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we should, yeah. So, considering I've done everything for our look, I'm gonna put that duty on you.
I already did that.
Yeah, so you can do more of that.
Like, we've exhausted the list at this point.
Maybe, yeah. So, make a new list. Alright.
Oh, well.
I guess what we should do next time, if I have the characters done, which again, it should be doable. We should probably like talk about all the little things that we have around the room and why they're there.
Yes.
But that will be next time probably. So the outro. Bye.
Yes.
So can you say fucking goodbye?
Hello.
Good enough.